Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship.
How are you?
I don't have time for this. Hi.
Got fired again. Time to start drinking.
Hey there. I have to see the cheese.
Hi, I'm Angie.
I'm Bud Puckett.
The chances of you finding a bug in a blow.
On ruins.
Hey, someone there? Thought I wasn't looking, huh?
Damn!
Good work. You found the financial data that the Enclave Civic Manager is interested in the evidence of tax evasion. I'm sure he would be happy to give you a citizen's bonus if you reported the information to him at the WTO terminal.
Good seeing you.
Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship at the Hartford Turbine Factory, Motor City.
At least one train.
Yeah, he's...
They can do
What's going on?
a suspicion.
Border recon.
The pilot will be interrogated.
See? I took a peek at the club's records.
Yeah? What's that scumbag up to? Give me something I can get a warrant with, and it means a citizen's bonus to you.
Here's the data I uncovered. Looks like the owner has some undeclared sources of income.
I knew it! That man's made a fool out of me for the last time. By tomorrow, he'll be eating rats out of a Queequeg's dumpster. Mark my word. Here's your reward. I have some subpoenas to write.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny.
I took care of the zoning.
It's for real then? You came through? My lawyer just called a minute ago. I thought he was kidding.
Now what about the compensation?
Oh, sure. I might end up being the first Queequeg's manager ever to do business inside a WTO enclave. That's worth something. Here you go.
Thanks. Good luck with the new branch.
Miss Sack's in the office by the landing pad, so that she can keep an eye on her property. You better not be pulling my leg.
Last chance, I mean it!
If you want to talk to Miss Sack, fine, but no snooping around.
The trader handles business. I'm here to prevent unfair transactions.
not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WTO doesn't mean that the Order won't accept you. Talk to Lin May. The Order needs your help and has its own interests in the Mako facility.
My alliances are my own concern, but yes, I'm heading to Mako next.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance. All others are suspect.
Is the WTO really that bad? The Enclaves are safe and prosperous. It seems like a solid foundation for the future.
The WTO, Tarsus, or any other corporate entity seeks only to exploit you. As far as Tarsus is concerned, we're experiments, not people. Just walking petri dishes. You know we're worth more than that.
I'll keep all of that in mind.
May Her Holiness watch over you.
WTO Chairman Dumier is irredeemable. He has led too many down the path of greed and discord.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but Alex D. at Tarsus Academy. You are alive.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
Have faith. The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments performed on you and the other trainees.
Biomods are part of the training. We knew what they do to our tissues.
Your biomod architecture is no piezochem clone. The trainee's DNA has been completely rewritten. We are certain the one called Leo would have been ineligible for biomodification without extensive gene replacement.
Sounds like typical R&D, an innovation that would expand the biomod market.
The technology's uses exceed what you might expect. It could standardize the human organism, make all ability and talent into software modules, radically disrupt the social order.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators. Please listen to my High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. She will contact you at the holocom in the other room. You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated this goal, that of becoming one who is liberated or self-aware. Through this inward reflection, you can liberate yourself from...
I'm here. You said you had more to say about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain Lamar since he disobeyed my orders.
Why should I join a group which is at war with itself?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult enterprise. What we must do, and I ask your help in this, is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you arrived, I got a report that he had abandoned his unit. Incidentally, my agents have been following your activities in Upper Seattle. We will talk about Mako ballistics when you return.
One of your own captains? AWOL?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little moonlighting after the Tarsus raid by coordinating a prison break.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal. Then perhaps we'll be closer to understanding his actions at Tarsus Academy.
What's the connection to the Knights Templar?
Unclear. One of their commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in disadvantaged neighborhoods, where the poor are quick to join any cause that makes them feel powerful.
Unlocking your cyber can also help you achieve greater order. The Muslims before you. Review this attribute.
Repairing wounds. Healing functions complete.
My seekers, you must activate your...
Ah, you seek solace from your... Welcome to the Order Sanctuary for this city, Alex D. We've been expecting you.
Wasn't exactly easy getting here.
We appreciate your dedication.
I did what I had to.
Please step inside. Join us for meditation. Our holiness awaits your presence.
This is our haven from the madness and greed the WTO tries to spread.
Miss Sack's in the office by the landing pad, so that she can keep an eye on her property.
The landing pad is off limits. Go on about your business.
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt, or you want to bring me his head, you'd better let one of my security guards escort you out.
What do I get if I bring you his head?
That was a joke. I already have his jet. I don't have any use for a half-pound of his flesh. Did you have some business to discuss? I need a pilot, but until Sid settles his debt, I can't let him handle product for the Omar.
Here's some money to cover the loss, provided I can hire him myself.
Very good. I will allow the jet to leave. Why do you need a pilot?
That's my business.
Well, fly with Sid all you want. The money gets back to me one way or another. He's a good pilot, especially for non-traditional jobs, if that's what you're after. It's worth a few extra credits for a good drop point.
Now I just need to find Sid and go, right?
5 to 1 he's at the Greasel Pit Bar, trying to earn back his fine by betting on the fights.
You have a generous heart. You would make a good seeker, but Order has many enemies, and often appeasement only prolongs a problem. You can find Sid Black at the Greasel Pit Bar if you want to give him the good news about his jet.
Now I can settle up with the Omar. They're my biggest client. It was a pleasure doing business.
You may pass. If you have business here, speak with Miss Sack. Otherwise, please depart.
This is
assignment stinks. So when did the SSC start hiring? We don't appreciate outsiders hanging around. No active weapons in the Greasel.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
I paid your fine to Sophia Sack. You're free to pick up your jet from the landing pad.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see you at the landing pad. You can pay me when you're ready to fly.
You're ready to leave, just head out. The sensors will automatically reactivate.
Thank you.
You may pass.
Now I can settle up with the Omar. They're my biggest client.
You're making a mistake, loser! Damn!
You're dead.
That woman was trying to run us out of town. Now take care of her security force.
Back me up!
You have a strong will. That woman was trying to run us out of town. Now take care of her security force.
Oh boy. Oh.
Deterrence. That's enough. That's enough. I'm leaving.
It's not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WT.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to Alex D of Tarsus Security. You must strive with your meditations to become a pandita.
I'm here.
Unlocking your server. Can also help you achieve greater order, as the Muslims before you who revered this
Find this trouble.
My seekers, you must activate your kundalini for your spiritual energy. You purify your spirit in your soul.
always need us for the dirty work. Hear that?
Let's get the god-eaten punk.
Hey, somebody look and action. Hear that? Yes, nigga.
Hang on.
Splendid. An opportunity for my new friend to meet the enemy. I answer only to the Grand Master now, and I think I see in your eyes, yes, telltale signs of biomodification.
So?
So I've sworn an oath to exterminate defilers of the race.
There he is, Captain Lamar,
Well,
the
let's show
Templar
him what
fugitive
we
against the operating office of the Big One.
The flames!
I'll avenge your death, noble one. Where? It must be a coal mine.
Look like it. Non-clean type.
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako Ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Let's check this out.
Something ain't right.
Must be hiding.
WTO Chairman Dumier is irredeemable. He has led too many down the path of greed and disorder.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also...
Biological restoration in progress. Finished repairing damage.
You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated this goal.
So, some of your people have been recruited by the Templars.
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembling an army of mercenaries, and maybe those stories about Parisian gold are true. They seem to have very deep pockets.
What's the connection to Mako?
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called Apostle Corps. They have a cell at Mako, which would concern the Templars because Mako is their main supplier of weapons.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif is hiding out.
Exactly. Your underlying mission will be to locate her. If perfected, the biomod architecture she gave you, being adaptable to any host, could bring biomodification to everyone and unbalance the very concept of the human being. But we have an additional favor to ask.
Go on.
The Templars have commissioned a new grade of firearm from Mako, the mag rail. The Order very much opposes the creation of any new weapons. Your other objective will be to locate the scientist in charge and kill him.
Won't Mako just hand the project to another scientist?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money. We want you to hire a pilot in Lower Seattle and get moving as soon as possible.
You can't get me a ride?
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private jets. Go to the Greasel Pit Bar. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a pilot there.
Unlocking your server can also help you achieve greater order as the Muslims before you.
They'll always need to spit a dirty word. Like my brother
Repairing damage. Repairs complete.
Something didn't add up quite right.
They haven't been able to unlock my cockpit yet. I'm ready to fly as soon as you do two things. First, disable the ground-to-air missile batteries to the southwest and northwest. Then, go to the control room to activate the pilot beacon.
That stuff at Tarsus today just proves my point. The order needs to be banned from W. TO grounds.
What about freedom of religion?
That's no religion, that's a cult. They lure weak-minded people to their meetings, then brainwash them into terrorists.
Some of my friends go to those meetings and say they're not militaristic at all. It's all harmless mumbo-jumbo as far as I'm concerned.
First, take care of the missile batteries. They need to be disabled in order for me to get away safely.
Signal disruption. Intruder not found. Repairing damage. Functionality restored. Intruder not found.
All set. Hop in, and let's get out of here.
The Mako facility north of town. Who do you work for? You mentioned a mission.
I will take you to the facility. Realize, however, that I must minimize the danger to my helicopter. I can't provide air cover or take unnecessary risks.
Risks that might jeopardize your mission, I presume.
I can't reveal anything more. Be informed, however, that when I locate my passenger, you will have to hire another pilot.
I guess I can't complain if you aren't charging me.
Also, once I'm in the air, I'm not coming back to Seattle. I'm sure you understand. The authorities will be waiting for me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It would be unsafe for me to approach any closer to the Mako Ballistics campus. You will have to bypass the facility's defenses on your own. You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.